Hey, what's up? My name is Jorge Vences, instructor here at Pleasanton DO3, carpenter local 713, and today I'm going to be showing you some tips and tricks when dealing around batter boards and how to run some string line. Hopefully it'll make you a better apprentice and a bigger asset at the job site. So first thing is we have our batter board here, right? And we could go ahead and say that we have our hub here, and this could be our building corner, yeah? Part of being a good layout carpenter is understanding measurements, but also how to pull a string line correctly, right? So here I've already plumbed up from my corner, and I have my duplex nail. Either a duplex nail 8 or a 16 should be the only thing you use, but an 8 is preferred. Why so? Because the 16 is almost too wide, where it starts messing with the elevation of your batter board, yeah? We always want that duplex because you want the head to be embedded, and this will give it extra strength, and also too, so you don't lose your string. Perfect. So here we have our spool of string line. What that you want to do is go ahead and make a simple knot. Nothing fancy, just a simple knot. Okay? Something like so. The reason you don't want a slip knot, because whenever I hook on directly over the duplex nail and I start putting tension, if this were a slip knot, then it would choke. If for whatever reason I needed to go ahead and unravel the string line from the duplex nail, then it'd be really hard to get off. But you see the advantage of doing a simple knot, it's easy to remove. That being said, I go ahead and place my simple knot, my string line directly over the duplex nail, and I start walking. Part of a good string line, it has to be able to hold and it has to be nice and tight, yeah? Almost like a G if you're a musician. Something that I want to go ahead and take the time and briefly explain is how to hold the 4-foot level directly over your corner hub, yeah? A lot of times I see carpenters struggling to do that, and it's kind of unstable as somebody's running their string line. So a good little trick to do is grab some kind of a kicker, maybe a 2x4, something like so, right? And all you have to do is squeeze it. Once you like it and it's perfectly plumb, look, all I'm doing is squeezing the kicker to the 4-foot level, and now this hand is free to do whatever I need to do. So once we were to do that, let's go ahead and pretend that my carpenter is already holding the 4-footer there, yeah? And I'm here, okay? The 4-foot level would be here. Something that you don't want to do is absolutely go ahead and go tight up against the 4-foot level. Why? Because then you're going to go ahead and have some kind of a deflection. What you're looking for is a little bit of daylight, just a little bit of daylight, and you're going to be accurate enough. Also too, if you need to roll it, this is what I like to do with my thumb. With my thumb, I'll just go ahead and roll to the left, roll to the right, directly where I need to be, rather than moving my hand. Again, I'm just rolling to the left, rolling to the right. Something else to consider is, okay, so now I'm here, right? Most of us carpenters are right-handed. So guess where my pencil is? My pencil's over here. So a good little trick to do, so that you don't have to either put it in your mouth or go ahead and switch hands, is whenever I'm at the location where it needs to be, you could just go ahead and grab your hammer and tap it. You see the indentation? That's good enough for you to go ahead and place your duplex nail over that. So now I have my indentation, and now I'm ready to put my duplex nail. So while I do that, now there's a couple ways to do string line. Most of you have probably seen this one, right? This is the knot. You go directly over, and you go about 7 times, okay? Once you have about 7 times, now you can come here. Now, I'm feeding the live end, pulling on the right one, and I just come back, and it ties. A lot of carpenters will do it this way. Perfectly fine. The only problem is if you're using this string line to do a lot of anchor bolts, a lot of iron workers are going to do this continuously, walking over, getting tangled. This will get loose. I'm going to go ahead and show you another way to do it. All right, guys. Another way to do it is we never cut string, but for all sake and purpose of education, we have done so. This is what we do. So what I like to do is I like to go ahead and pull. See where it's going to be tense enough, right? And that's where I'll go ahead and I'll start the loop. So what I do is I come here, I fold it. Now I do one turn and I pull it this way. Now I can come over, come to the string with my left hand. I'm going to go ahead and pull, and it'll be nice and tight every time. Now, when I'm ready to go ahead and I don't need it anymore, I can just pull it, and there you have your string back. Here we have another scenario, okay? Our carpenter has already done the layout, and he has told us that this side of the stakes is face of concrete or face of whatever. Follow? Now I have to run this string line on this side of the round stake. How do I do that? Let me show you. Now we're gonna go ahead and take and practice what I've shown you before. The knot, it's gonna be the same one. You're gonna grab like so, spin, grab the long end. Okay, now you want one of them to be live. This is going to be live, right? As I'm pulling it, you see that the loop is getting smaller. If you did it wrong, now I'm going to pull on the loose one, and nothing's going to happen. That's wrong. As I pull, I want this one to have some interaction with the loop. Now I can go directly on the stake, and because this is a live one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and spin it. Okay, go around probably about twice. Okay. Now, I can go ahead and pull. Remember, we need the string line on this side of the round stake. Now I'm going to do one loop, and this is the function. I'm going to go ahead and pull until it's nice and tight. I already have one loop. All I have to do is come back here, loop it over, and lock it. Guys, it's my intention that this helps you understand better string line. Now, it seems something so small, but actually, this is very important. Not only is it a principal part of layout, right, being able to pull left and right measurements, but also being able to pull a nice tight string line for the carpenters following you.